there, wrestling fans. You're watching Destiny Wrestling on the Proview Network.
You're done already.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You're watching Destiny Wrestling on Proview Networks, but I would like to invite anybody who's never been to a DWO show to come and witness the action live for yourselves.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. anywhere. We'll be right back.
You're watching Destiny Wrestling on Proview Networks, but I would like to invite anybody who's never been to a DWO show to come and witness the action live for yourselves. We have 5 more events in 2017. We've got June 17th, August 5th, September 9th, our biggest show of the year, Day of Destiny 10, October 21st, and finally, December 2nd. For more information, visit us at DWOWrestling.com, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Welcome back, wrestling fans.
Hello, Destiny Wrestling fans. I'm Jesse Lujan. This is Ultimate Jeopardy. Right here with me is Chad Thomas, who's going to be facing Joe Quesada tonight. Chad Thomas has been on a 5-win streak right here. Your thoughts?
5. 5 in a row, mind you. Okay. And yet you're going to take the time out of your day, out of Merrick, to go and bring in Tommy Dreamer? I've been here all along. I'm the one who's been getting things done, Adam Merrick. 5 in a row. Mark Casals, Sammy Six Guns, Manny Lemons, Alex Rudolph, the American Viking. And just lastly, you just seen me take out Robbie E. Where's my shot, Adam? Where's my respect? And I ain't going nowhere, Adam. I've been here, and I will always be here.
Right here is Joe Quesada, who's going to be facing Chad Thomas.
Chad Thomas, a man that I've had many a fight with. Anytime you get in the ring with Chad Thomas, it's a fight, it's a war, and I'm ready to go to war tonight. Win, lose, or draw, he'll know he's been in a fight.
Right back to the action in the ring.
And we would like to welcome everybody to Ultimate Jeopardy once more. I am Will, the BDK, and my cohort here is none other than Carney Rob.
Well, you're right, and I feel honored again to be calling Chad Thomas's match. This is one fine specimen.
Easy there, Carney Rob. I would have to agree that Chad Thomas is truly the old school athlete, and he is one hell of a wrestler. But I know why you're singing the praises of Chad Thomas. You and him have been running together for a long time. So how about you try to sit back and call this one down the middle for me, baby?
Oh, I'll call it down the middle. I'll call it right down the middle as he goes ahead and parts that.
And here we go, none other than hometown favorite Joe Quesada. This guy truly has been putting in the work lately. He is in the best, and I mean the best shape of his life. He is looking fine. He is looking slim trim, and he is ready to kick some Texas rear end, Carney Rob.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't get ahead of yourself. Joe Quesada may be looking in the best shape that we've seen in a long time. But he's going against more men than he can handle in Chad Thomas.
Easy now, Carney Rob. I realize that you're the kind of guy that knows about handling men, and that is fine because I do not judge, Carney Rob. But the point is that Joe Quesada at any point hit a nasty German, or he could hit the cloverleaf, and that would be a tap out for Chad Thomas. Now, I will give the devil his due. Chad Thomas, with out of nowhere, can hit the lariato and put a man down for 1, 2, 3. But this right here, my friends, this is going to be one hell of a match. And Joe Quesada is already getting the crowd. He's getting them quiet. He loves it. He loves it. He's getting them down. Let's listen in, Carney. Let's listen in. He clowned him. That was beautiful, Carney Rob. That might be something special by the end of the night, I tell you what. Oh, and I think the fans are buying in. Who knows exactly what Chad Thomas does on his free time? The only person that may know that is Carney Rob, but you know what? I don't want to hear about it.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, what Chad does on his free time in the great state of Texas, by the way, may have next year's Super Bowl championship.
Easy now, Carney Rob. Great state of Texas is already speaking just completely out of turn. We are at the West Side Community Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Chad Thomas, well, he is coming in to foreign land, let's be honest. They do not like him here, but I will give him what he is due, and that, Carney Rob, is he is one hell of a worker, one hell of a brawler, and he, at any moment, Carney Rob, can just knock you right square out of your boots.
You know what? They might not like him here, but you know what? It's because he looks at them for what they are. They're beneath him, a lower class. He's upper class Texas.
Let's be honest, Carney Rob, the last thing that you would know about is class. You failed in most of your classes. You failed in etiquette, Carney Rob. The only class that you should be in is cooking class, my friend. Let's go to the ring right now and see what happens. There we go. Top knuckle tie-up. Oh, these two men are jockeying for position right here.
Oh, I see Joe backing up. The smart move by Quesada.
Here we go. Going for the line. Oh, going for the fireman's. Nope, takedown. Here we go.
This
This is turning quite into a collegiate fair. Here we go. Did you know that both Chad Thomas and Joe Quesada are both collegiate? Yes, that is true. They are both collegiate athletes. They are both collegiate wrestlers. They are both champions, if you will, in the collegiate game. And then they have taken their game to professional wrestling. They have gone the next step. I mean, I don't know exactly what we're going to see, because the truth of the matter is, Carney Rob, these two men are amazing brawlers. They can punch your teeth down your throat, but they can wrestle as well, Carney Rob.
Well,
very nice. Spinning toe hold, giving the Texan a little Texas move, if you will, a la Terry Funk.
Well, you talk about their collegiate background. You have Chad, champion in Texas, the great state. You have Joe, who was a champion in New Mexico. What's New Mexico ever put out besides some bench warmers?
Easy now, Carney Rob.
Oh, I'm sorry, don't let me, hurt anyone's feelings. But that lady, Holly Holmes, who's lost the last, 3-4 matches? Yeah, that's the type of champions they put out here.
All right, again, I love Holly Holmes. I think she's fantastic. But let's talk about a true sport here, and that is professional wrestling. Let's keep away from those planned epidemics. That is MMA, if you will. Although fine athletes in that sport, these two men, in my opinion, could go toe-to-toe with any of them, and now they're going toe-to-toe with each other. They're squaring up. Here we go. Third top knuckle lock. And are they going? Yes, test of strength. Oh no, Chad Thomas right into the arm wringer. That was smart. Chad Thomas, the old school athlete. Joe Quesada.
Of course that was smart. Come on, you're talking about Chad Thomas. Everything he does is smart.
Easy, Carney. I realize that this is one of your best friends. You and Matthew Robles and Chad Thomas have hit the road together on numerous occasions. You've been all over, and Chad Thomas, I will give him credit where credit is due. He is a former Destiny Wrestling heavyweight champion. He has held belts all over Southwest USA. Same though goes for Joe Quesada. Joe Quesada is also a former Destiny Wrestling heavyweight champion. He is also a former Extreme champion. So not only can Joe Quesada wrestle, but he can get extreme, and he held that belt for quite some time. So let us see. Now here's the thing. Let me point this out, Conrad. At the beginning of this match, these two gentlemen are feeling each other out. They don't want to make a mistake, and I think that is because they truly do respect the other man.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You're watching Destiny Wrestling on Proview Networks, but I would like to invite anybody who's never been to a DWO show to come and witness the action live for yourselves.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. A big shot, and you can hear the fans with the big woo daddy. Big shout out to one of those guys that does travel from Texas for the love of New Mexico wrestling, sir. Chad Thomas is turning the tide though right here. Oh, into the post. No, he is gonna. Oh, big chop. That was a big Texas chop, if you will, Carney Rob.
Oh yeah, and that's the way Texas does it. Texas brings it big time.
You can see, shot to the gut. Joe Quesada, and into the pole and into the guardrail. I mean, he is just getting smacked around right now. But the one thing that stands well for Joe Quesada is he is used to some of this hardcore style. He is used to taking it to the outside and taking the abuse that has been shelled out. Now, I do want to tell you one thing, Carney Rob. Chad Thomas, and again, it does pain me to give credit to that gentleman. I do respect him, but Chad Thomas, he has beaten quite a few major name guys, huge name guys throughout the country on his latest streak. He has beaten the American Viking here in Destiny Wrestling. He has beaten Sammy Six Guns here in Destiny Wrestling. He has beat Manny Lemons, Ring of Honor superstar here in Destiny Wrestling. And last month, Carney Rob, as much as it does pain me, he beat TNA superstar Robbie E. This guy is carrying, I mean, he truly is carrying the championship pedigree with the way he is doing business.
Well, yeah, and you bring up TNA. I believe TNA is dead. It's Anthem Sports now. They have some weird-looking owl as their logo. But when it comes down to it, you know,
oh my goodness, Carney Rob, sorry to cut you off, but that was Chad Thomas wearing the guardrail from Joe Quesada.
well, I don't understand. We've seen more out of the ring action tonight than we have in the ring.
It is kind of confusing at this point. I think Kyle Neese is letting it go. I think he understands what this match means to these two gentlemen. I mean, truly, Joe Quesada himself has taken on some of the best in the business. He did lose to Sin Bodhi last month, but he himself is a former champion, and I think Kyle Neese is going to let this one go on the outside. I do not think he wants to see this match end in a countout. I do not think he wants to see this match end in a disqualification. And these two gentlemen back in the ring, and Chad back out. Oh, the trip to Joe Quesada. That was the back of his dome. And again into the post, Carney Rob. That is two for two. Chad Thomas throwing Joe Quesada's face smack dab into that ring post. I mean, that is pure metal on skin, pure metal on skull, Carney Rob.
And it is, and it's just Chad Thomas teaching another New Mexican what it's like to be in the ring with a real man.
Oh, and the disrespect shown by Chad Thomas right there.
I don't know if it's disrespect, but I know this. Joe Quesada ain't gonna have any eyelashes or eyebrows after. Oh, he's got the ears. Look at
here
that.
we go. Why must they go after the ears? Always the ears. He is using a top ear lock into the snapmare, and now he's stretching the neck, Carney Rob. He is stretching the neck of Joe Quesada. He is working him over and now pulling at the ear. I mean, he was just tearing at that ear, Carney Rob.
Hey, if Joe Quesada, the collegiate wrestler that he is, doesn't want to put a headgear on to protect those big old satellites on the side of his head, hey, give it up to Chad.
Listen here, Carney Rob. I don't think you should be telling anybody about anything big. The only thing big on you is your ego and your craving for a snack in between your last snack and the last lunch or dinner that you had around noon. Oh, big back elbow by Chad Thomas. He is working over Joe Quesada in those corners. Oh, thank goodness, that right there. And there we go. It's a Northern Lights. Northern Lights 2. Oh, kick out by Chad Thomas. That was close. That was almost a 3 count. Had Chad Thomas hitting that Loriato, though, we could have been talking about Chad Thomas picking up the victory. But Joe Quesada, a smart and intelligent wrestler, ducked that line and hit the Northern Lights. And a big leg drop. Could this be it? No, 2 count again.
Don't count out Chad Thomas. Let me tell you something about this man. This man among boys here in Destiny Wrestling. Chad Thomas will get the job done. I guarantee that. In fact, you know what? I want to go ahead and put my face on it as well. Which is a stellar reputation, I may say.
Let's be honest, Carney Rob. We all know what your reputation is. You won the hot dog eating contest in middle school, but that is the only reputation that you have. That is Joe Quesada's head bouncing off the buckle, and then a big elbow strike. And another one. He does seem to be a little dizzy in that corner as Chad shoots him off. He is... Oh,
you
Good,
know.
Joe Quesada had enough wherewithal to get out of the corner. Oh, big boot. No. Oh, yes. That is a leg clutch exploder, baby. A leg clutch exploder by Joe Quesada. Can he follow up? Can he follow up? Listen to these fans, Carney Rob. They are loving this action right here.
Of course, how can you not love Chad Thomas?
Easy now. I think they are respecting both men's work, but we know who the fans are behind. We know the fans love Joe Quesada. We know that the only thing that you love about Joe Quesada is when he picks up the tab on your $50 snack meal, Carney Rob. Oh, there's a shot to the head.
You know what? He may pick up the tab, but he picks up the tab because he understands what type of stand-up man I am. You know, I was Carnival Worker of the Year. That's how I got the name. I was known to cheat less people than anybody else out there.
And a big up and over after trading elbow shots, but Chad was able to hold on. Oh! Knee strike to the gut. That's the way you do it, Joe Quesada says. Oh my goodness. No, is he gonna do it? Oh yeah, baby! That's a German! That is a German suplex from Joe Quesada. He hung him on the middle rope. He dragged him through. What do you say about that, Carney Rob? He just dumped Chad Thomas. Chad Thomas on his dome.
That's one way to keep a man in the ring, that's for sure.
Fans are behind Joe Quesada right now. I think this might be it. Big shot. Oh, here we go. Is it going to be another one? Oh, big atomic. And again, this is the setup right here, Carney Rob. Big front atomic. Yes, it is. He's setting up for the cloverleaf. Cloverleaf, Carney Rob. Not the Texas cloverleaf, but the cloverleaf. Oh, Chad Thomas is obviously trying to... Oh, my goodness. If that wasn't a cheat, I don't know what was. He did get out of it. That was smart, but that was still underhanded in my opinion.
Kyle needs to take care of those elbows.
Oh, a big boot to the face. Oh, he's signaling for the lariato. He's signaling for it. Here it comes. Oh, my God. I think that's going to be it, Carney. I think that's going to be it. 2, 3, the lariato does it. And Chad Thomas, your victor.
Colin Mayhem here for Destiny Wrestling. Chad, you had some big words tonight. You were talking up a big game, and now you won. What do you got to say? It's the beginning of the night. Started with 5. Okay? Tonight, right now, in the present, it's 6. Merrick, that's 6-0. My shot is not just earned, Merrick. My shot is deserved. See, I'm not going to keep coming back and having to try again to persuade you to put Chad Thomas in that match, Merrick. It's deserved. Put me in that match.
And there we go, another edition of Destiny Wrestling on Proview TV has come to an end, but don't worry, we're going to be back here next Monday, 5:30 p.m. I had so much fun looking at that match from the past. Let's do it again next Monday, Albuquerque, plus the match I know you've been waiting for, possibly the biggest main event in Destiny Wrestling history. For the Heavyweight Championship, Hobo Hank takes on the innovator of violence, the hardcore legend, former ECW champion, Tommy Dreamer. See you next Monday.
Thanks for tuning in, fans. Please check us out at DWOWrestling.com, and we'll see ya next week.